7 lessons men only learn when it's too late. This will hurt. Most men don't really live. They drift. They cope. They react. And by the time they understand the rules of the game is over. Because life doesn't hand out warnings. It hands out consequences. And the most brutal lessons? They come late. When the cost is irreversible. When the damage is done. When the silence is louder than anything you can fix. These aren't motivational quotes. These are blood-earned truths. Here are 7 lessons most men only learn when it's too damn late. But you still have time. 1. People are loyal to their needs, not to you. You think loyalty is love. You think showing up for people means they'll return the favor. You think the ones you suffer for will stand by you. But life isn't romantic like that. People aren't loyal to you. They're loyal to what you provide. Your energy. Your usefulness. Your power. Your presence. Once you no longer serve their purpose. Many will disappear without explanation. The mistake men make? They give too much too early. They bleed for people who would never offer a bandage in return. And by the time they see the truth, their best years have been wasted on ghosts. Lesson? Stop giving everything to people who haven't earned anything. Value must be mirrored. Loyalty must be tested. And the only way to know who's real is to become less available. 2. Your emotions are weapons, and you're either using them or being used. Men are taught to get in touch with their emotions, but most never learn how to wield them. They're taught to express, not control. To feel, not channel. To react, not respond. The result? They explode under pressure. Fall for manipulation. Beg when they should walk away. Trust when they should verify. Here's the truth. Your emotions are powerful. But power without direction is destruction. Anger, sadness, fear, these are not weaknesses. They are signals. Strategic energy. You must learn to read your emotions without being ruled by them. Because in every war, the most emotional soldier dies first. 3. The world respects power, not kindness. You were told to be a good guy. Polite. Agreeable. Soft-spoken. You were told that being nice makes people like you. But here's what you weren't told. Being nice without boundaries makes you invisible. Being kind without power makes you prey. The world doesn't care how gentle you are. It responds to strength. If you want respect, you need to project power. Not loudness. Not arrogance. But certainty. Grounded energy. Direction. Be kind, but never at the expense of your frame. Be giving, but never to those who drain. Be generous, but carry the sword just beneath your smile. Because weakness masked as virtue is still weakness. And life punishes weakness without mercy. 4. Time is a ruthless accountant. Most men treat time like it's unlimited. They waste years in relationships that go nowhere. In jobs they hate. In cities that kill their spirit. Surrounded by people who shrink them. They think they'll figure it out someday. They think they have time. They don't. Every day you waste is a debt. Every comfort you indulge in steals from your future. And one day you'll wake up. And it won't be your body that aches. It will be your soul. Not because of what you did, but because of everything you didn't do when you still had the fire. Lesson? Cut the dead weight. Burn the distractions. Move with urgency. Time isn't your friend, it's your judge. And he's keeping score. 5. Love is a power game, always. Most men learn this one the hardest. You loved her purely. You gave everything. You thought it was mutual. But when power shifted, when you lost your edge, your drive, your mystery, something changed. Because in relationships, love is real. But power is law. The one who needs the other less has the leverage. The one with options dictates the tone. The one with mission, direction, and purpose becomes magnetic. You lost her not because you weren't good enough, but because you made her your center, instead of your addition. Lesson? Keep your edge. Stay on your mission. Be her man, not her pet. Because love without polarity becomes pity. And no woman respects a man who needs her more than he needs his vision. 6. Your reputation is built in silence, and destroyed in seconds. Men believe they can speak their way into respect. But the most dangerous men rarely talk. They move different. They live different. They bleed different. They understand that reputation isn't built on promises. It's built on performance. People are always watching, even when you think they're not. The way you carry yourself. The way you speak when you're angry. The way you handle pressure, rejection, failure. And one weak moment? One outburst? One cowardly retreat? It can erase a decade of discipline. Lesson? Guard your character like a kingdom. Move with precision. Act with strategy. Because in this world, you don't get what you deserve. You get what you signal. 7. The man you could have been will haunt you. This is the final, most painful lesson. The one that hits in the quiet of the night. When you're older. When your strength is fading. When the noise dies down. You'll start seeing flashes. Of the man you could have been. The chances you didn't take. The greatness you ignored. The moments you said, tomorrow, until tomorrow never came. And he'll look at you. Not with anger. But with disappointment. Because he was always in you. Waiting to be carved out through sacrifice. Through discomfort. Through war. But you fed the wrong wolf. You numbed the hunger. You played small to stay safe. And now, he's gone. Lesson? Don't let that ghost be your legacy. Don't meet the man you could have been only at the gates of regret. Bleed now. Suffer now. Rise now. So when that final moment comes, you shake his hand, not bow your head. Final words. The world doesn't owe you understanding. It doesn't hand out second chances. And it sure as hell doesn't reward intentions. It rewards execution. Discipline. Power. So absorb these lessons now, while you still have time to become dangerous. Because most men? They learn them too late. But you're not most men. Are you?